This will be a contest between the Cardinals from York College and your Baruch College Bearcats. Let's meet the starters first for York. Sophomore defensive specialist number 2, Harry Silva. Sophomore middle blocker number 3, Juan Rodriguez. Sophomore outside hitter number 6, Shaquille Vaughn. A senior outside hitter number 8, Kevin Campbell. A sophomore middle blocker number 9, Ambi Grisi. Right side hitter, a junior number 12, Philton Paul. And the Cards libero is a sophomore number 16, Gustavo Villanueva. Head coach is Andre M. Tatis Jr. Assistant coaches are Tracy Marshall and Peteris Tapia. Now the starters for the Bearcats. Sophomore right side hitter number 2, Andrew Sosoros. A junior outside hitter number 3, Stephen Lopez. A sophomore center number 5, Edward Grinberg. A senior outside hitter number 13, Nicholas Covino. A sophomore middle blocker number 16, Evan Tacos. Sophomore middle blocker number 17, Henny Boucher. And a pair of liberos, a senior number 1, Riakos Semerstidis. And also libero, a junior number 10, Hanvin Lee. Bruce head coach is Kevin Edwards, and the assistant coach is Christy Encarnacion. Now let's play ball. Back of the house. Here we go.
Oh, yeah? Okay, good, yeah. Yeah, it was good. My mom, she comes like once every month, for a couple months. What's up? Oh, yeah, we didn't even get the coffee. I know, we're walking back and we didn't even... Trust me, I didn't get my coffee either.
Around here, where would you go? You probably either go to Dunkin' Donuts or Gregory's?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Welcome back, and we are live. Baruch versus York. Third CUNY match of the day, set number 1. Stephen Lopez back to serve. Ace to start it off as the Bearcats take the first point in set number 1. Coach Edwards going back with the original Stephen Lopez to start serving. The consistent, nice, deep jump serve. Putting them in a good rotation with setter front row. As York goes for an outside set, blocked by the Bearcats. Lopez goes back for his third serve, excuse me. And Tacos with the hammer. Jump serve lands in. Timeout called early by York. 4-0 lead for the Bearcats early. We will be back in 1 minute. There is actually no timeout called. We are going to continue to play. Lopez going back for the 5th serve. Over on 2. Bearcats are there. Outside to go Dino. Kyriakos Semertidis on the cover. Godino this time finishing away out of the court. Wrist away, gets him the point. And Lopez goes back for another serve, saved, but lands. Point for the Bearcats as Baruch takes the 6-0 lead. Lopez goes down the line. This one just misses by a couple inches. Number 8, Kevin Campbell for York goes back to serve. But Evan Tacos finds area 5 for the corner kill. Evan Tacos, the middle blocker, back to jump serve. Nice three-point pass, set outside. This one's roll shot into the court. Picked up by Tacos, out to Godino, and Godino finds another hand. Back-to-back-to-back hands. The senior intellectual outside hitter. Not even aiming for court, just going for some high hands and just swinging as hard as he can. Tacos takes his time, but this time serves into the bottom of the net. Bearcats lead 8-2. Many go into the corner. Bump, set, spike, kill for Many as the Bearcats roll to a 9-2 lead. Free ball to the Bearcats. Lopez is there. Andrew, the back set. It's not killed, but York has an opportunity to swing. One ball goes long. The Bearcats pull to an 8-point advantage. Edward going down the line. High two-ball attack. Edward as the setter released early. And that ball finds area 1 for the kill. Float serve to Godino. One-handed set. Tesores keeps it alive. Two-ball attack, but Many's right there. This time high ball coming. A-ball from the back row. Lopez follows it to the line. And that ball is out. Point Bearcats, 11-3. Bump set off the hands. Godino with the save, but there's a net on Lopez. York serves the ball into the net. Float serve goes into the net by Many, and we talk about how that middle blocker, when the libero is out, you want that guy to serve and play defense well. Lopez going deep angle. Free ball sent over. The setter takes it. Out of set transition. Nice set from Kyriakos. The out of set transition. Edward took that first ball. Kyriakos steps up with his platform. Nice high set. Gives the opportunity for Andrew to just swing away. Great effort on York's side, trying to keep that ball alive and in play, but just did not go back over the net. York calls first timeout this time at 14-5. Bearcats are rolling. Stay with us. Whistle blown, and we are back. Live set number 1. 14-15. Bearcats are up. Out of transition here. Back row pipe. Goes for the roll shot. The little beach cutty, but that one doesn't go over the net. Bearcats take a 10-point advantage right here. Some pokes back and forth over the net, but Evan Tacos finds his way through with that ball, and he gets a point. Andrew, great serve, but that ball just lands out of bounds. Another really nice serve, but just out of bounds. As number 12 for York goes back. Hybrid between the jump and the float serve. As the libero comes back on for York. Number 6, Kilvaughn, the sophomore from Georgetown, comes off. Steven Lopez with the jump serve. Ball pretty much set to the Bearcats side. Picks back up. Andrews there. Edward with the set. Tacos with the tip, but it's picked up. And we've got tips going back and forth. Free ball sent over. Bearcats play it. And the 3 ball from Evan Tacos is killed. Ace. Steven Lopez. Number 6 for York comes back on. Going front row to block. Serve goes Acadino. He takes it. Ball goes deep corner, and that's a point for the Bearcats. Bearcats are up 13 late in set number 1 here. Jump serve. This ball lands on the floor. Evan Tacos to serve. That one lands in for the ace. As the Bearcats get their 22nd point. Right-handed jump serve goes into the net.
Number 3, Rodriguez, serving.
Rodriguez back to float serve, but that ball goes almost towards the referee. The Bearcats find their 23rd point. Going at the libero, a pipe attack off the hands of many. Kiriakos here for the transition high ball set. Godino, nice touch by York. This one's sent into the rafters. A joust, and Many and Andrew throw that ball back down. Set point, 24-8 here. Float serve going after the front row outside. Setter calls hands, 3-man block, but there's a net. It looks like Many knew he netted.
Serving is number 9, Andy Greasy.
Three-point pass, all options open as Andrew just rips it 4-4. Hits the tee, 10-foot line, and Baruch takes the first set 25-9 here in the CUNY Tri-Match. Stay with us. We'll be back in 2.5 minutes and another exciting set coming up here. Welcome back live to set number 2 in the afternoon as the Bearcats take the first point once again. Tacos finding a way to get that ball through the hands. Nice jump serve, outside set. Jake and Edward to block, but that ball finds a gap. Nice pass from Andrew. And Jacob Marichal Rudin for the kill. Nice quick one-ball attack. This time a 2-ball. And that was a smart play by York, realizing that Hanbin, the libero for the Bearcats, was dropped back a little bit, and he just drops it into the corner of area 4. This time Jake gets blocked, ball comes back. They call an over on York. And Baruch gets the point. Warren coming in for Steven Lopez. Andrew Tesores, back to jump serve. Nice hard jump serve. Joust at the net, sent outside. This ball is called a double on York. Nice jump serve again. This time it gets a pipe attack. Set outside to Warren, and Warren goes deep. Once again, Warren coming off the bench. One swing, one kill. Warren went 4 kills in a row to come off the bench last home game against Elmacott. As Artem goes deep, he knew he had a good swing, confused on the call, but it's another net. Andrew going back for the jump. Nice jump serve on his shoulder, and this time he gets an ace. The Bearcats lead 7-2 early in the second set. Andrew's 4th serve goes long.
Number 6,
Float serve at Warren. A 2-ball pass. But this time, Edward just pushes the ball too close to the net. Artem goes for the free ball over. You hear coach telling him, you want to swing out of that. It was high enough to take a swing.
Number 6, Jacob to serve.
As Jake Ladybug, with the nickname, goes back to serve. Free ball, the setter takes it. Andrews there with the hands. Artem goes roll shot off. You would like to see Jake take the hands right there, but you'd also like to see Edward, the setter, not take that free ball. But with the libero out, that's a tough situation right there. As Warren goes with a dime pass, all 3 options open for his setter, and the setter gives him the ball in return. Way to work hard for that pass, Warren. Artem with the jump serve. goes long. York coming in with a free ball towards Hahn. Hahn picks it up. Andrew with the pipe attack. And Tesores gets his 10th. Leads the Bearcats to the 10th point. Warren, deep float. Tipped, but Artem is not there. Artem caught standing. Everybody on the team telling Artem to get knee pads. As Jake Rudin comes back in, the fifth-year senior, as the sophomore Evan Tacos drops back to serve. York has to pull out a gator just to keep the ball alive. Ball goes over. And the Bearcats find their 12th point. We're getting into the middle of the set here. Tacos with a great serve, causing some chaos. They get a down ball, but that ball does not reach over. The Bearcats get their 13th point. Tacos going back for another serve. That one seemed to go long, but it was played. Artem's there for defense. Edward throws it over on two. Way to reach up, defend that net. As York calls their first time out here in set number 2, the Bearcats are leading 14-7. We'll be back in 1 minute. Coming back in live. Set number 2, the Bearcats have a 14-7 advantage over rival school York. Nice timeout call by Coach Andre. That leads to a point for York. But York cannot respond. They've got to be able to carry some momentum point after point. They can't give it away every time they get the ball back. Outside, and that ball is put away. You can hear Coach Kevin challenging his blockers to bring the block inside to take that angle away and challenge the York hitters to go line. Tesores going up and over the net. Getting a little talk, Andrew is, from the ref. Andrew, the transfer, goes back to jump. Goes down the line. Nice hard jump serve towards the front row outside. It looks like there was a double. Edwards there. Hanbin with the nice high transition set. The Bearcats are there. They get the ball up, but just can't get that ball to go over. As York takes their 10th point of the match. Float serve sent back over the net for an overpass, and York, number 8, handles that ball. Kevin, the senior. Hottest transition set. Down ball, but that ball goes into the net. Warren's got to keep that one in. He's got to realize that the block will be there, and he's got to go over it. Jake getting blocked this time. And after that time out, York really stepping up their game.
Keep going the same direction.
Great pass from Hahn. As Warren finds another kill. That might be his 4th or 5th point. Marajao Rudin goes back to serve. One of the senior leaders. Float serve goes deep. He finds the opposite, actually, not a true passer. Gets a 3-point pass. Tesouris goes back. Pipe for the kill. Point Bearcats. Marajao Rudin going back for his 2nd serve. Float serve goes over the net. They're running a 2-ball X combination. Bearcats are ready. They run it back through their middle, and Evan Tacos once again getting through the hands. And Jake finding an ace this time. Timeout called by York to slow down Marajao Rudin. We'll be back in 1 minute. Jake Rudin going back to serve again. Jake with the cover. Back set to Artem. Artem going up and over. Finding the big man point. Marajao Rudin. Float serve. This time, overpass, and Evan Tacos slamming that ball down. Bearcats roll to a 22-13 lead as York calls a timeout with 3 points left. 22-13. We'll be back in less than a minute. Stay with us. Welcome back live to set number 2. We got York and the Baruch College Bearcats here in Arc Arena playing some great volleyball. Warren outside. This time he goes too sharp of an angle, and that one finds the net.
Warren, it's inside. You can't pull too much. Stay high and shoot.
And the CUNY Men's Coach of the Year, Coach Kevin Edwards, still giving coaching during the game, making sure all of his players have their information, know what they're trying to accomplish. Very good at getting everyone on one page and collectively as a group attempting to conquer that goal. The Bearcats look good this season, and they will have a good shot at going for the CUNY Finals. That one right there, Evan Tacos jumped in a little early. He could have waited on that ball, but as the middle blocker, it's good to get up and defend that wall. Bearcats are in a little bit of a chaos. Send free ball over. York has to deal with it, but they come out with a free ball themselves. Andrews there. Back set to Artem. Artem goes deep, and it almost looks like he mishit that ball, but he finds a way to bring that back into the court. Artem now collects the ball to go back to serve. Bump set to the outside. That one goes deep. Looked like it was going to go out, but it's played. And Warren from off the bench, really earning his spot here. Might even be hitting one of the highest percentages this weekend. Artem going down the line with a nice hard serve. Ball finds the bleachers, and the Bearcats take the second set 25-16 as they remain on top. Stay with us, and within the next 3 minutes, we'll be back for set number 3 and more. Thanks for being with us. Welcome back to set number 3. Steven Lopez starting it off with the jump serve. Free ball sent over. Jake Rudin with the block. Nice one-handed save. We got some good volleyball here. Great set from Edward. Showed the one ball. York committed, did a tap block, and he just sent that ball outside to get killed by Andrew. Lopez going for another serve. This one's a high ball transition. It's slapped over one hand. That ball goes into the ref, and the Bearcats pull an early 2-0 lead. Lopez goes into the net with that serve. As York closes the gap, and it's 2-1 now. Jump serve towards Hahn and Andrew. Andrew drops off the net to go transition outside. And Hahn just can't get that extra left foot over. Ball goes deep. That one almost a second ace, but lands out of bounds. Nice serves.
Number 6, Jacob Hammershaw Rudin to serve.
This time Jake Rudin back to serve. Float serve goes over the net. 3-point pass. This one's tight. And a double called. Float serve. Andrew bringing the hammer, but number 12 from York, Filton, getting a paw out there and getting a touch on that ball. Way to step in. Rudin. Back row attack. The D ball picked up by Lopez. Sent back to Artem off the hands. Two guys chase it down, but just miss with this swing. As the Bearcats take a 6-2 lead here. Rudin, float serve. Blocked by many. Float serve. Nice 3-point pass. But that is also called a double. As York calls their first time out of the set at 8-2. Bearcats are up. back in set number 3. York collecting all the boys, getting everyone together. Nice high pass out of the timeout. Nice high set, and there's a kill, and that's why we call the timeouts. That was a great bump set spike transition. Just that whole entire play. Nice one-handed stab. Edward coming over the float serve. And the setter for York, number 2, Harry Silva, just can't get there. I apologize. Juan Rodriguez, listed as the libero and coming in to play setter for this game. Free ball given. It's pretty deep but played. To Suarez. Sends the ball to the rafters in the back of the gym. The Bearcats find their next point. 11-3. Edward goes back to serve again. High pass. This ball is tight. Artem throws it back over, but it is called a double from the setter. And Rodriguez, the libero, is having not a hard time here today, but a couple doubles. Not allowing his team to really just fill their potential here. Especially with some of these kills, too. They can swing. York is very athletic. Just like that. That was a great swing. Akil Vaughn out of Georgetown, the sophomore. It just looks like it's easy for him to do something like that. Great off-the-hand swing. Float serve short. Kyriakos is there. Suarez. Jump serve coming. Nice pass. Back set. And that ball is hammered. That was a swing. Float over the net. Back to Artem. And Artem trades kill for kill. Marjao Rudin leading the boys from the bench, coming back on right now. Rudin, Warren, and Artem are front row. Many, you could tell that ball was going out from the moment it left his hand. That ball was just a little too high. He got his elbow under that ball. Yeah, Baruch takes a 14-6 lead as the ball trickles over. And that one's going to fall between Marjao Rudin and Edward. That's either the setter or the middle ball right there. They both got to keep their eyes open. York going after the Baruch. Front row outside. Nice one-handed dig. As Warren sends it over. Great play by both teams. York comes out on top of that point. And Jake Rudin burying that ball. Area 5. Jump serve goes into the net for Artem. outside, and Warren finds the hand as the Bearcats creep closer. 16-9, Bearcats lead. Bearcats need 9 points to win. York needs 16. The back set, the low back set, and Artem is there. But ladies and gentlemen, you can see the baby blue outside of the court next to the bleachers. The players cannot cross that baby blue and go into the stands. So even if you do chase a ball all the way up to the stands and play it, it's still dead. Great effort by Artem, but make sure to save your body. As York has 2 players standing as the ball hits the floor, you gotta get low. It's all about the little plays and defense, especially while you're down 1 or 2 points in volleyball. Another double. Another double. Bearcats lead 18-10. Rudin goes short. There's some help. That one was called a double. Might have been easier to just slap that ball up. As the Bearcats climb into a comfortable 20-10 third set lead.
Easy flow, let's go.
The load serve goes short and just 1 or 2 feet over the 10-foot line. York head coach Andre calls time out here in set number 3, 21-10. We'll be back in 1 moment. Coming back from the timeout, Bearcats lead 21-10 in set number 3. Outside, that one is blocked. Marischau Rudin going back at 22, looking to close this game out. Ball slapped over the net, but goes out of bounds. Marischau Rudin going for the 24th point now. Float serve going after the outside. Set back row, D-ball, blocked, lands in. Bearcats get match set point right here. At 24-10, up 2 sets. Let's see if they can close this out on the first one rather than making it multiple points. Overpass, Many's there. Many's got to be more aggressive, but the ball ends up finding the ground anyway. Your Bearcats take the 3rd set and win in 3 straight sets. Both games today for the Bearcats, York and Medgar Evers, both won in 3. The Bearcats improve to 10-8 while having a 5-0 record in CUNY. We'll be back next week with a couple games, and make sure to stay live. We're coming in Tuesdays, Thursdays, and we have more multi-matches coming up. The CUNY division is not set yet. We are 5 games in. As York, always coming in, the great coaches, the great players, very respectable. Thank you to our athletics. All the way from John Neves up to Carey, up to the athletic trainer. Shout out to men's basketball, too, for taking home the CUNY championship, doing well. Yeah, many good things to come. Thanks for being with us tonight, and we will see you next week.